The Fort Lewis-based Stryker Brigade is playing, of course, a huge role in the work that's being done in Iraq. And joining us this morning to give us more insight into the life in the field is Lieutenant Colonel Cheri Provancha, a woman in command of one of the battalions that make up the Stryker Brigade. Colonel, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Doing great, thanks. I want to tell folks we have about a 3 or 4 second delay. Colonel, how many troops do you command there? Describe for us, if you can, a typical day for your soldiers there.
Well, I have about 600 soldiers in my battalion deployed with us here at Mosul, Iraq. A typical day for us is to provide logistic support, and that is maintenance, transportation, supply, food services, and medical support to the 1st Brigade 25th ID Strykers that are arrayed throughout the area up here in northern Iraq.
I know you all do some great work there, and I also understand that roughly 1 in 7 soldiers serving there is a woman, and I know there are some restrictions for women. Can you tell us what those restrictions are and how that impacts your efforts there?
Well, there's, as far as serving the U.S. Army, there's really, there's the typical restrictions that go along with the Army limiting women's role serving in combat units. However, the females that serve up here with the Stryker Brigade, we work side by side with our male counterparts in every form and fashion, and we work very well. It's a great working relationship in this brigade, and I'm very proud of how far this brigade has come in integrating women into its ranks.
We keep hearing a lot about the lack of armor for troops there. Do you feel that your troops have everything they need to stay safe, including armor for vehicles, the job that they're doing?
Well, when you're in an environment like this, you never want to say you have enough, but I will tell you that every single soldier that goes out in this brigade has some sort of armor protection in one form or fashion. We don't allow our soldiers to go out there unless we can provide some sort of force protection for them. In addition, you have to understand that the 1st Brigade, in the training we received prior to coming here, we are probably the best trained soldiers I have ever served with in my 21 years.
We often report the casualties. Can you tell us what the biggest successes have been there in recent days for your men and women?
In regard to casualties?
No, that's what we often report, but I want to hear about some of the successes, some of the good news stories that you can tell us about how effective you all have been in the last couple of days.
Well, I can tell you that the Iraqi people are a little more comfortable about coming out and enjoying their neighborhoods. We are working towards a free democratic election in January. We're helping the Iraqis to provide security for that, and the key point there is the Iraqi Election Committee is the one that's running this election here. It's not the U.S. We are merely here in a supportive role, and they are doing fabulous. And I don't think that they could have said anything like this 6 months ago. It's just fantastic how the Iraqi people are coming around and they're able to enjoy their country.
And finally, I know that it must be tough for you to be away from family during the holidays, and I wonder if you have any messages for your loved ones here at home or messages from your troops to folks here in Washington.
Absolutely. I want to tell everybody who has adopted a soldier over here, the program is alive and well and it's working. We're getting your packages, we're getting your prayers, and we're getting your well wishes. I'd like to send a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year to the 1st Brigade Lancers, along with my battalion, 25th VSB, along with my family in Lacey and throughout the Washington area. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Lieutenant Colonel Cheri Provancha. Thanks so much for your time this morning. Stay safe, will you?
Thank you. We will.